A change to the jury today in the federal trial for 3 former Memphis police officers charged with civil rights violations in the death of Tyre Nichols. Nichols died after a traffic stop back in January of 2023. Today marked the 2nd week of the trial. Action News 5's Jerry Askin has been in the courtroom every day. He joins us live now. Jerry, one juror, we understand, has already been dismissed.
He has, and they have, I should say, and I'll tell you more about that in a second, but I first want to get right to this. In the past 20 minutes, a big witness took the stand. Former MPD officer Emmitt Martin III took the stand and actually walked out of these doors here in the past 20 minutes or so. He testified for the prosecution in the last hour. He admitted the attempt to stop Tyre that night was inconsistent with their MPD training. Now, he kept quiet when he left court today. Here's some video. Despite me asking if he had a comment, he testified that he exaggerated the stop to Officer Demetrius Haley, who is on trial, who showed up for backup. He said Tyre was not a threat and that they went against policy by snatching him out of his car, never told Tyre why they were stopping him, and they followed him for a non-felony offense. He also said there were several officers issuing commands to Tyre, which may have made it confusing to Tyre on what to do. Meanwhile, earlier in court today, the defense lawyers cross-examined a police trainer. Monday, defense lawyers spent day 6 in this federal trial trying to poke holes in the prosecution's claims. Attorney Kevin Whitmore, Tadarius Bean's attorney, wrapped up his 6-hour cross-examination late Monday after 2 days of questioning MPD trainer Lieutenant Lawrence Wright II. Attorney Whitmore questioned Lieutenant Wright's credibility and pressed the trainer on things that can be involved in high-risk traffic stops like fatigue and tunnel vision. The defense questioned the field training for the officers on trial and if they received adequate training as recruits on what to do if they encounter a suspect running from police, like the defense claims Tyre Nichols did. Prosecutors, though, still maintain that the officers were seen on video punching and kicking Tyre and then laughing about the attack. Now, before jurors came in Monday, Judge Mark Norris urged the defense to be mindful of how long they're questioning witnesses. He said there are more than 30 witnesses to be called, and he worries the jury may get confused. And back to your question earlier, Joy. Now, Judge Mark Norris said one juror had to be dismissed because of a medical issue. So now there are 15 jurors with 3 alternates now instead of 4. But of course, 12 will deliberate. It's worth to mention that while former officer Emmitt Martin III was on the stand, I noticed he was breathing a bit heavy. I'm not sure if he was nervous testifying or if he was emotional about what happened, but I found that to be very interesting. Testimony resumes first thing tomorrow morning. I would imagine that Emmitt Martin is back on the stand first thing tomorrow. I'm Jerry Askin reporting live here in downtown Memphis. Action News 5.
All right, Jerry, thank you. And be sure to stay with Action News 5 here on the air and online for any new developments. And to look back at previous stories surrounding this case, head to our website, actionnews5.com.